Going on, guys? You're welcome once again to David Data Channel, where we talk about data science, productivity, and faith. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can build a data science portfolio. Over the years, it has become increasingly apparent that data professionals do not only need to have their projects stored up somewhere, they need to be able to show those projects in a compelling way using storytelling skills. And the best way to get that done is using a data portfolio. Over time, we know that our software engineers and software developers, they all have portfolios, but in data space right now, it has become critically important for you to have a data portfolio that showcases your work, your ability, and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm going to walk us through a simple process we can get that done for free. All right. So let's hit the ground rolling. So some ground prerequisites or what's it called? Some ground prerequisites. First of all, I think you should have VS Code installed on your system. VS Code is a Visual Studio Code, right? So you use it for code editing. I use it for some of my Jupyter works in SQL or Python. If you're not using Jupyter Notebook, VS Code also has its own Jupyter Notebook. So VS Code, have it installed. You can open it if you don't have it installed. Open it and install it using VS Code. Yes, so that's one. Secondly, GitHub. So I'm going to be expecting that you have a Git account, right? Yeah, that's where your projects are stored, because your portfolio is where you store your projects. So you need to have projects, and then your portfolio is like a bag. You're showcasing these projects in a storytelling manner, like you're showcasing your skill. So like that, so you need to have the projects already and where those projects are currently stored. And for our situation right now, that would be on GitHub, and this portfolio will be also hosted on GitHub pages. Yeah, so that's those are the ground things we need to get. So let's get going. So we're going to be building a website, sort of, but then as data professionals, we really don't use HTML or anything. But then we can apply ourselves to it using some form of reverse engineering skills to help us get that stuff. Yeah. So let's do this. HTML5 up here. This is the website. Let me make this larger. All right. HTML5 up. It's a responsive HTML5 and CSS site templates there. So basically, we're downloading this site template. We're downloading this HTML template, editing the templates, putting in what we want, and hosting these templates on GitHub pages. That's just what we're doing. So I'm going to try to walk us through this as easy, as quick as possible. So there are several templates here. You can find one that interests you. Let's see this editorial. Okay, it's like more editorial stuff. My name is 40. Let's see this. Oh, okay, this looks more like an image. Okay, cool. Work for data science portfolio. They have image of what you've done, still sitting about it, and then the clicking on it links to your GitHub repo. Okay. Yeah, this would work. But let's try something much more simpler. Not like simpler, but it has like lots of text, because we want to like tell a story with your text. Eventually, spectral photon. Okay, let's see, read only. Okay. Oh, cool. Let's see the tablet format. Okay, this looks cool. Okay, so once you've chosen a template that you find interesting, the next thing you do is to download the template. Just downloading. Okay, it's still downloading. Okay, it's done downloading. So what next thing we do? Yeah, next thing we do is to open our Virtual Studio Code. Okay, then when I open my Virtual Studio Code, I go to open that file. So I want to open a fresh file. No, I don't want this. I want to do this rather. So I go to my downloads. and this is my file. This is what we just downloaded, right? Let's change the name. There's no, it doesn't change anything, but then let's just change the name. So let's call it portfolio. Yeah, so let's call it portfolio. Open in here and then come to downloads, portfolio, and open. Yeah, awesome. Here we go. Okay, so in all these folders we need, this is your asset folder that has the CSS, JavaScript, SAS web fonts used in the website, and this is the images folder that shows all the images that we would need, and this is our HTML document. This is where we'll be editing stuff like that. So I had already prepared all the images we would need, so I'm just going to move those images into this folder so that we don't have to do so much things. I'm just going to move those images now into this folder. Okay. Yeah, so I'm moving these images into the folder, into the images folder. So what that just do now, I just moved the images, so you're going to have your own custom images you need, and so for you to use those images, you need to put those images into the images folder of our templates folder, right? I'm sure that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so next thing we're going to do, so you have, let me assume you're using VS Code for the first time. You would come to marketplace. Where is the marketplace? Explorer, extension. Yeah, go to extensions and you download this thing called live server, right? You're going to install this extension called live server. So these are other extensions I have on my VS Code I use. So but the one you need for this project is this live server extension. So you come to your extensions and search live server, you're connected to the internet, and then you get that done. So once you install this server, you're going to see something at the bottom here. You're going to see something saying go live, right? Go live. So I want to run a live server, like a local host server, so that we can see this our HTML screen on the web browser, so we can see what we are doing, see the edits we are making and stuff like that, and make progress accordingly, right? All right, so I'm going to click on go live, and this is what we have. 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 Cool. Awesome, right? Awesome. So we're going to be editing this HTML stuffs, and then we'll see the effects here. So I don't write HTML, like I don't write HTML, but then we're going to use some reverse engineering stuff, like, so you just know the basics, and then I know one or two things, understand the tags and stuff like that. You don't really need to know how to use HTML. You just need to understand the basics, and then you do a little bit reverse engineering, and then you're good to go. Okay, so let's begin. I think I should take off my face here so you can have more space to see the screen. Okay. I'll just increase this a bit, and then I'll go to the top. So here we have let me come this way instead. Okay. So doc typed HTML and all that. That's the, like, description sort of a thing. Yeah, and so we have title read only by HTML5 that's what we have here. That's what we're seeing here. The site title read only by HTML5 so I'm going to change that to David data because I want David data to show there. I'm going to put David data, and I'm going to save. So immediately I save, notice that this page refreshes and brings up this David data, right? Cool. So other text, it says Willis Cotto. I want David data there, so I come down to the header tab. I can say Willis Cotto here, I change this to David data, and then there's this about there. I got reprogrammed by rogue AI, and I can put I love crunching data for lunch, and now I am totally I don't know what to write it. I love crunching data for lunch and getting insights from data. Okay, that's beautiful. So let me save this. David data, you can see I love crunching data for lunch and getting insights from data. Beautiful. Hope it's getting interesting. So look at this header tag. It has this span class image avatar and has this image stuff here, src. Now it's referring to avatar.jpg in the images folder. Avatar.jpg in the images folder. That is what is here. But I want my face to be here, so I'm going to change this description, this directory, this image file name rather. I'm going to change it to my image, my face image. So I just took a picture some minutes ago. So my image, I'm just going to say put my image. So it's in the images directory, right? Now it's referring me to my image, and then I just complete that tag, my image.jpg, and I save, and my face shows up here. So the size of the image I used is not so good, so I'm just trying to make this like as quick as possible, so you can work on this to arrange your image size to fit the dimensions for whatever template you're using. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, so we have about, things I do, a few accomplishments, and contacts. So do I want to leave the about? Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna leave the about, things I do. I'm going to change a few accomplishments to like my projects. So where do I have that? Okay, so as I scroll down, I can see class. I can see the about. I can see things I can do. I can see a few accomplishments. So I'll just change this to my projects, my data projects, and then 4 contacts. So I like it that way, and then I'll save things I do, my data project. So beautiful, right? Beautiful. Awesome. I'm excited. Are you? Yeah, so let's go on. Okay, so the next part we see here is the footer. The footer, I don't know what it's called again, HTML. The footer something, the footer tag or whatever. So this shows this Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, GitHub, and your email link, so that when they click on this, it gives them that link. Now where do you put that link? You put that your link in this href. So this href, what's my Twitter this thing? Oh my god, I don't know it. Oh my god, I don't know it. Let me see. It's gonna open up here. Oh, it did open, so I'm just gonna copy that. I don't know that one. Let me see LinkedIn. Sorry, I don't know my Twitter this in offhand. Okay, LinkedIn worked. So my LinkedIn profile is my LinkedIn profile. Where is that stuff usually? I think I know it offhand. Sure. Wait. Okay, this is it here. So I just copy this and come to here. Let me put this hash here back. For LinkedIn, LinkedIn is not here. So I'll just change this brand. What do I do? I'm gonna put LinkedIn there. Now this icon brands, I'm gonna try to get the So if you notice, this is icon brand for Twitter, for Instagram, for GitHub. So that's why it shows. That's why it shows this brand, but LinkedIn is not there. So I'm just going to do a quick Google search to get that for LinkedIn HTML FE LinkedIn. So it's the same format, FA hyphen LinkedIn. So I'm just remove this F behind here. Let's see. Let me come back and see. Yeah, so it changed, right? So I noticed that Twitter has changed to, or rather the Facebook has changed to LinkedIn. So if you want to put all your handles, this is where you put it. So you, if the favicon here is not what you want, you Google for the icon brand of that particular favicon, input it there in the class, and then it puts the correct this thing here. And so for email, I'm just gonna put my email for david@gmail.com. Yeah, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna leave that one like that. Your GitHub, you also put your GitHub as well. Where's my GitHub? So remember, you're putting it in between the apostrophes in the href tag. Wow, this video is getting longer than I expected, but then we move. Where were we? So we're here. So let us save. So notice, if I click on this, it will take me to GitHub. You see? If I click on this, it will take me to LinkedIn. You see? Cool, right? Cool stuff. Yeah. So from your portfolio, you can refer your viewers, when what in a portfolio, you can refer them straight to your LinkedIn profile, your Twitter profile, your GitHub profile. It could send you emails as well. Error. I guess that email stuff I put there is wrong. It shouldn't be that way. I'm not sure how to do that right now, but then it's something I think you can figure out on your own. So I'm going to put H here, or rather the hashtag in the meantime. Okay, so let's move forward. Oh, I didn't say to dispose. I wanted to put like. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Yeah, David data. I love crunching data for lunch and getting insights from data about. So let's work on the about part. So you can see how we're making progress, right? We're making progress. Let's work on the about part. Yeah. So which is the next place I see here, and there's the banner image here, right? You can decide to put your own banner image here. So I didn't get any banner image yet that fits the dimension. So and if you're doing that, you need to put an image that fits the dimension. This is the banner stuff, right? So you find out the dimension and try to fit it in. So let's go back to our HTML document. So I want to read only. I'll change to David, the analytics engineer, and I'm gonna write, I love building data models that solve business problems. Please, you can, okay, you can visit, let's say you can visit my LinkedIn page LinkedIn page. Yeah. So I'm going to put my LinkedIn profile there again. And I'm going to save. Let's see. David, the analytics engineer. I love building data models that solve business problems. Can visit my LinkedIn page here, and once they click on here, it takes them to LinkedIn. Right? Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let me just take out this part, this stuff here. So you're just gonna go there and edit that text there. Seems to be a lot of text. So just take out the parts we don't want. Yeah. So my data stack. My data stack is what is it? Airbytes. BigQuery. DBT. Metabase. Tableau. Spreadsheets. Yeah, so at this point I'll just try to increase my speed so you don't, yeah, so but by now I'm sure by now like you get the idea, right? So so things I do, so we like things I do. So this text here, we're just going to take it off. So what are we going to write in things I do? Should I put anything there? Maybe I don't need to put anything there, but then understand that like I'm also watching time so the video doesn't get too long. So what do? I write SQL and Python. I write SQL and Python. What else do I do? I read books. Okay, there's read books there. Read books. Let's see. I play the piano. I read books. I read and write books. I read books. I make YouTube videos. I use DBT. I've said that. There's a transformation junkie. Oh, okay, should make this more data inclined. And things I do: clean data, transform data, Python, and transform data. I use DBT. I use BI tools. Okay. At this point, I can see I read books. Things I do: helping others succeed. Okay, so let me save this and see. Alright, so write SQL and Python, transform data with DBT, I read books, clean data, use BI tools, help others succeed. I read books, I help others. So things I can do help others succeed. Yeah. So awesome. So notice that This shapes, some of them does not really tell like the story. So you can actually change this favicon, this thing, right? So something simple we can do, could just take this stuff and just put it in the Google search, right? Put it in Google search, yeah. So it gives all those cool fun stuff and all that. So when you're doing yours, you can take your time to like build out these stuffs, yeah. Yeah, just take your time and build it up. Yeah. Okay. This is not correct. Okay, I think W3 scores. Okay. Yeah. And let me see this one. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is it. This is it. So let me just put, for example, let me see. Let me just put address book, so you can know how it works, like that it works, right? So fe dash address book. So in place of bolt, I'm going to put this there. Then I save, and then we come back here and we see it has changed to an ambulance here. So you can improve your stuff like that. So the next thing, let's do our data project, which is the core. And so we change these few accomplishments to my project. My project. My data projects. Okay. Yeah, so it says here, okay. So I'm just going to change the stuff here to English to write. So remember, you're trying to tell a story with your projects, right? You're trying to tell it, making an employer or someone in your portfolio knowing that, to know that you have some skills, right? This is what you can do. You've done it before. You've had hands-on experience. Because data is not so much about what you say, but what you can do with your hand. So it says these are some of my most interesting projects, including data cleaning and transform, including data cleaning and transformation, regression analysis, sentiment analysis, NLP, clustering, what else? Yeah, etc. Let's stop here. Okay, let's just see. And then okay, one more etc. Joe. Yeah, so these are some of my most interesting projects, including data cleaning transformation, regression analysis, sentiment analysis, NLP, clustering analysis. So this is where we're going to put our projects. You put the image of the project topic, say a little thing about it, image of the topic, image of the project, say a little thing about it, and yeah, stuff like that. And then the link will be on this image, right? So whenever people click on the link, it takes them to your GitHub profile of that GitHub repo of that project. So the first project we're going to put here, let's go to image. So I'm going to put horrible bosses here, horrible.png. So the last project I did recently was on horrible bosses. Horrible bosses, horrible.png. Yeah. NLP analysis. So Okay, so I'm just gonna make my notes short, right, for time. What did I do again? I script Twitter Twitter dataset with hashtag horrible bosses and analyzed the data using the Spacey library. Yeah, so I'm going to put the link to that stuff on my GitHub. Where's my GitHub? Okay, just going to copy the link and bring it here and place it here and save. And if we come back here, you can see that we have that stuff, right? Beautiful, guys. I'm just going to do 2 and then you complete the rest on your own while you're working. So I'm going to do disaster. Let me do disaster 2.png. So I'm going to go to my previous portfolio and collect the text for sake of time. So this is that project here, disaster response pipeline. Yeah, what is it called? I'm gonna call this disaster response pipeline. So I save and then let's view it here. Oh, the image is not showing well. What's the problem? Disaster 2.png. What's wrong? Oh no. Yeah, so that's wrong. This is where disaster 2.png should be, in the images folder. Yeah, this should be the link to the GitHub profile of that, the GitHub repo of that. So this is what you get to do and stuff like that. Where is disaster response? Yeah, is it this one or this one? Let me see. Is this one? Okay, yeah. Can you put that there? And we save. So awesome. So let's say we want to add some more projects. Let's see what we can do there. So if you wanted to add more projects, so what we currently have is just 3. We want to add some more projects. So we're going to article, okay, div1. Okay, so we're going to copy from here. We're going to copy this and paste it in here. So let's save this and see what happens. Awesome, it worked, right? It worked. So you can do that to add some more projects and edit them and stuff like that. So we have lastly the contact me. So it's a static, we are hosting it on GitHub page, it's a static website, so we don't need that contact me for them to put in their emails, because it will not go, the emails will not be sent, right? So we're going to take that off. We're going to take off this section. Let's see, you can see. Yeah, so it's gone. Yeah, So let's just take, since we remove the contact, let's take away the contact from our option, right? So we take away this as well. So let's say we are done with our portfolio, right? We've put in the things we can do. So remember there are other templates you can play along with. We've put in our project, and if a link on your project is clicked on your portfolio is clicked on, it takes them to the GitHub repo, right? If a link is clicked on, it takes them to the GitHub repo. I could have done more than one, but then I don't want the video to be exceptionally longer than it is right now. So you can keep on adding and adding stuff like this. So understand that we just did the what's it called? We did the reverse engineering stuff like that. Yeah. So awesome. So we save our file. Beautiful. We save our file. So the next thing we do is I will go to GitHub, right, and create a repo. So usually if you're doing a GitHub a portfolio for the first time, it should be with your username, your GitHub username, right? Your portfolio should start with your GitHub username. New repo. So we create a new repository. So usually what should be your GitHub portfolio site address should be uforodavid.github.io. but it already exists, right? So I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use let me say I just use David, right? So it's going to create another, like the link will not be longer, right? So we'll just use it for now. So you use it for the first time, your repo name would be whatever is here, uforo david dot whatever is here dot github.io, whatever is here dot github.io. But because I've used uforo david already, I'm going to use just david.github.io. And yeah, so public, you add a readme, and then you create a repository. Okay, so git can be used can be done using command line and stuff like that, but then we're not going to be using command line in this project because that's in that tutorial on its own entirely. So we're going to, this file we have saved right now, we're going to import this file into this GitHub repo. Where do we do that from now? Add file, yes. Upload files. So usually we could have done this from what's it called, from VS Code, but let's just take the simpler route, right? So everybody can just flow through. So that those files, I'm going to I'm going to drag them into this place, right? Where is that in? Okay, this is it. So I won't drag the folder. Why? Because I want this index. This is the website. This is where it is. This index.html. I want this website to be very open. So I'm not going to drag it, right? I'm not going to drag in this folder as a whole. I'm going to open the folder first, and then this is what I'll now drag into this point, into this place, and you wait for it to load. It may take some minutes, but then wait for it to load. So how do you like what we did here? Really cool, right? It's nice. So we're done. We've copied our files, we've dragged our files. All right, so this is it. And then so the next thing we're going to do right now, we're going to go to settings, and then you come to pages, right? And then we activate our GitHub pages. So we select our main branch, leave this as root, and then save. It says your site is ready to be published as HTTPS. Now, if this is your first time and use your username for github.io, what you will get is this part will be your site address, right? And now this is where it is because I created another repo, so that's why I have /david.github which I created. Yeah, that kind of a thing. So if I actually want to be on my uforodavid.github.io, I'll just go to that place and remove the files there and upload this other file over there. So really, this is cool. So it takes about 10 minutes to refresh, so I'm going to try it now. So it did not come up, so we're going to be like 10 minutes. and then we'll try it out again. So let's try it again. Awesome, our site is live on GitHub server, GitHub pages server. So you don't need to pay anything for this. It's free, right? Free for life, right? So this is how you can make a data science portfolio, showcase your skill, tell a story about what you can do, the skills you have, and stuff like that, and put a link to your project, link your what's it called, link to your social media handles, necessary ones, Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever it is, your email as well. You could. Okay guys, so this is a data science portfolio. You can work on this template, have fun with it. This banner here, for example, you could want to put a banner with your name or with your face or with your data, sort of a thing. Interesting. Just find the banner dimension and get that image and put in image folder. Have fun with it, right? There are other templates there you could use in our HTML5 work. Yeah. So there's a project I did on the kind of project should be on your portfolio. I'm going to put a link below as well. So in case you don't know the kind of projects you should do for a data science portfolio, I'll put the link there as well. So thanks guys. I hope you got a thing or two out of this video. Right? Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button as well. Thanks guys. Bye.